right. All right, so we are live.
Oh yeah, it does
Um,
say live.
yeah. Okay.
This is
So,
a dumb question to ask when you go live, but do you want me to mute or am I supposed to interact with you?
no, you can just ask questions if you want because you're invited. You're part of the stream right now. Your screen's showing. So,
Sweet man,
and
I'm special.
you are. You're the interactive audience for anyone that could be watching this.
I am the voice of the people.
There
Got
you
it.
go. Hey, no, I think ZRC has got that one already. So.
No, we're gonna have to fight over it.
So okay, we're doing the a lot of playthrough of XCOM, and John's never played it before. I did a couple sessions on Saturday, so hopefully I got most of these right. Uh, and so we'll start. The game actually just comes with. I'll show you the. This is the manual that the game comes with. Here's page one, page two with the components and some initial setup, and then it just tells you to go use the app. That's it. Page four, you're done. So that's the XCOM manual, and then you just jump right into the app. So we'll just start a game. I'm going to do one player. John's just kind of watching with me. Easy, because when you do the tutorial, it's actually a lot. Um, there's a lot more information as we're going through. So basically, we play through this once, we know what's going on, and then I can explain it. The first thing this is telling us to do is we're doing invasion plan misdirection, which I choose out of this pile to get the misdirection. And this is basically our mission that we're trying to complete during this session. And you'll see here that we have this little red thing. That's going to mean something later, but this spawn two UFOs in orbit, so keep that in mind. That actually goes right here on the board. So we'll go to the next. And these are the aliens that we're going to be fighting against. So there's a group of aliens, and this is kind of part of the dynamic setup. So we're going to choose these out of the alien deck. And I didn't start this part before because I kind of wanted to show you what, like, how this works. So I get the Recon Elite, Spider, and floaters. Those are some nicely named aliens there. Okay, so then we take these, and we actually just shuffle them up. This is what we call the enemy deck, and this is part of what the squad leader will be fighting against. So these actually go right here, next to the aliens, and then as they come up, we'll be flipping them over. So keep going. HQ location. This is where our HQ is located. So this kind of this. I don't think this doesn't seem to have a lot to do with anything while you're playing the game, but it definitely determines when you're playing the commander, which is the role at the far end there. It depends what kind of card you're going to be using. So this tells us expert knowledge, officer training, and emergency funding. So I'm going to go grab those cards real quick, set them up. Expert knowledge, and then we're done with that for the commander. And then also says to put 10 funding, which I'll go over that in a minute. 3, 8, 9, 10. All right, so we'll go next. All right, so these are starting panic levels. You'll see that each of the countries are on different parts of the yellow. So basically, you see this track down here, if one of our losing game conditions means if two countries get into this orange zone, we lose. So I'm going to set that up. John, any questions so far?
No, I don't think so.
All right, cool. Because I'm doing such a good job explaining it, right? Is this music annoying? Can you even hear it?
No, I can't hear it.
Okay. So we have North America and Australia closest to kind of the red, and then Europe right here, and we got Asia and South America and Africa look so similar. South America, kind of close to the beginning, and then Africa is all the way on the far left. So it's in least panic. It's doing the best. So that's where we're at. This is the panic zone. That's another starting level on the next screen. So this actually starts. So before I hit start, because this is called the time phase. There's actually two phases in each round of the game. What's going to happen is the app's going to tell us what to do. And as if we're playing a 4-player game, so I'm playing solo, so I'm actually doing all 4 roles. So if you're playing 2-player, you have 2 players controlling each role, and then if you're doing 3-player, you actually have 1 person doing 2 roles. So I'm going to kind of explain what the getting people pinging right now. So excuse my pausing. So I'm going to explain real quick what each of the roles kind of do, and then we'll jump into the timing, and then you guys can see what how this actually works. So the role here is central officer. Central officer controls the satellites, and the central officer actually in a 4-player game would actually be controlling the app. You have one person who's kind of watching the app during the time portion, especially. They're going to be telling you what you could do, and there's going to be UFOs that come out, and they're going to come out into the orbit, and the central officer controls the orbits, and they put out these satellites in order to kill those UFOs that are in orbit. If we don't kill those UFOs that are in orbit, I've heard that they can mess you up. I haven't seen it yet because I've been able to kind of control the orbit pretty well, but that's kind of one of the things you can do. And you'll see these cards here that are really associated with each role. They're kind of your special cards. So like the central officer will have, they start out with a satellite nexus, which you can if you put one of these UFOs here, which is kind of like your resource as well, you can move one UFO on the board to orbit or to a continent that has not fallen into panic. So they can kind of help mitigate some of these UFOs that are going to pop up over the world. And it'll make more sense as we get into time phase. But just keep in mind, this guy controls the satellites and reads from the app. I'll start on this side next, which is, this is the commander. So the commander kind of controls all the what are these called? Interceptors. These ships that can go out in trees and fight against the UFOs that pop up. The commander controls them, and then they also control the budget, which is very important. There's a certain budget that we get for every round, every year basically, and the commander makes sure that we have enough money in order to pay for the year. If we ever go into a surplus, we're going to be able to grab more resources. But if we go into a deficit, the country that's in panic most, so in this case we would have Australia and U.S., they would actually go into panic another level. So pretty bad. You don't want to go into deficit because the countries start getting freaked out and they get into even more panic. So that's always a bad thing. And then we'll move on to the squad leader. So the squad leader basically is the attack guy, right? You'll see here we have 4 different cards, and this is where we have little fun minis. If you guys can see this. But here we have the sniper, and there's the support. Pretty nice, nicely detailed. There's not that many models, but they still have them in here. And we have the heavy and the what's she called? Assault. So the other thing to be aware of is each one of these guys actually has a these icons here, and I'll get into what that means more later. But just notice that there's this one icon here that's sorry, I'm trying to get it into focus, that has the yellow triangles on it. That means they specialize in that. So if they ever fight something that also has this symbol on it with the triangles on it, they get an extra die. And then this is something they can also do. And I'll get into that when we get into fighting missions. They also have this, aliens are going to pop up, and the squad leader is going to have to be able to assign to the monsters and fight them. If there's any monsters left over, this counter starts moving up. If this ever hits one of these red ones, that's when we trigger this bad thing that happens on this mission. That's what that icon means. So we don't want that to happen. And then if this ever goes all the way up to here, that means the base is destroyed. We lose. That's another losing condition. There's also missions that are going to pop up. This is the mission deck. And if you, as we go through the game, they're going to tell us to choose a mission. And basically, you'll choose one of these missions, and you have to choose one of these missions that kind of that works best, right? So this one has Australia on it. So this one will actually help out Australia. Because you see here, reduce panic in Australia by 2. And that's how that's one of the only ways you can reduce panic that I'm aware of. And you can also see down here, there's these icons. So that's where these icons come into play, where you have to roll to try to get a success in order to beat them. And you have to go from left to right. And once you do that, you beat it, and you get this top right winning condition. So that's how these missions work. That's what the squad leader does. There is one important thing I forgot to mention that the commander does do. There's a commander deck, or sorry, a crisis deck. And the app is going to tell you at some point you always, there's a crisis that occurs. And what the commander is going to do is draw 2 cards, and they're all bad. Okay, every single one of these cards are bad. That's why it's called the crisis deck. But the commander has to choose which one is less bad for what we're doing. So discard out salvage, that can be pretty bad. And then this one, shuffle the crisis deck, then immediately draw and resolve the top crisis. So do you want to take your chances, or do you want to discard your salvage? So that's choices you have to make, and basically the commander chooses one of them, and then they put it here. And we're going to go to a resolve phase where we're going to have to start. We have to go through all those cards and make them. They're going to take effect. So also bad things are going to happen. The commander has to choose. They can talk to everyone and figure out which one's the best. If this was multiplayer, least worst, but and get consensus. But again, it's time, so you have to make a quick decision. That's crisis, and then finally we get to the scientist, who is probably the most important role in the whole game, because all of these cards that you're seeing with around people, that's what you start out with. But the scientist allows you to get special powers, so that they can give powers to the commander, they can give things to the central officer, they give things to everyone. And the way the research works is there's going to be points in the time phase where you're going to draw a hand of 6 cards. Basically, out of those 6 cards, you're going to choose where you're going to research these. And as you choose, you're going to, this is your resource of scientists, you're going to assign these scientists against these each of these research things. But what this basically says is you have 2 dice in order to roll to try to get a success. And I'll explain rolling in a minute. But if you ever lose, then these get locked, and your resources get locked. You can no longer use them. They become you lose them for a round. They get reset for the round after, but if you ever lose, that's what happens. If you win, though, if you success, so this top left corner thing is what the amount of successes that you need, which are represented by these chits here. And if you get 2 successes on this one, then this is complete now, and we can now move this to the the central officer, and the central officer can now use this going forward. So during resolution phase, you can exhaust this to destroy UFO in orbit, which is pretty good. It's pretty huge. So that's pretty much it. I'll get into rolling for success and all that once we get into the resolution phase. But at this point, I think we can get going. John, any questions you can think of, or that you have at this point?
No, none off the top of my head. I think once you play, start playing through, it'll all start making a lot of sense. But I mean, it all seems fairly straightforward. You have all the roles, and all the roles are focused on different parts. What I'm curious to see is how this all plays out with you being a single player,
Yeah, okay. All right. So let's, since we're doing this live and this is timed and I'm only one person, I'm going to kind of start this up, and then when, if I need more time or I need to explain something, I'm just going to pause it. So, like, if you remember at the beginning, we had the different levels. At the beginner phase, and I think maybe even the normal one, you can pause, but I think once you get into the harder levels, you can't even pause anymore. So, so really, we can't ever play this over Hangouts with the harder levels, but or at least be able to explain anything. But at least right now, I can do that. I'm getting some feedback from you, John, I think.
Okay, I'll fix it.
Cool. All right, we'll get going. All right, so we're deploying. 1, 0. Okay, new technology available. This means the scientist draws 6 cards. So I'm going to do that real quick. I'm going to draw 6 cards. Let's see what we got. These are always good. This plasma sniper, it goes to squad leader. So you see all these green colored cards. You know that they go to the squad leader. These are usually good because this one is place 1 success on an enemy that has a sniper assigned to it. So you don't even have to roll for anything, and you can put a success on them automatically, which is pretty huge. Let's see, this one, add 1 XCOM guide to each roll against an enemy task. That one's pretty cool. Chief Scientist gains the top card of the enemy deck as salvage. Limit twice per round. That's really awesome, too. So this one's for the Chief Scientist. Place a Scientist here, build 1 Interceptor, limit twice per round. This is good, too. And the reason why these are good is, like, you'll see this spot right here. This is the recruitment pool. If anything ever dies, and like you fight something and you lose, they go to the recruitment pool, and you have to pay money to get these guys out back onto your reserve, which is that down here. And on top of that, you still have to pay money to get them out onto the board to fight things. So all of this costs money. So the more you can mitigate getting these back into your reserve, the better it is, and that's what that 1 card did. So that's we got our 6 cards. So let's go to the next section, which is XCOM. Okay, we get 13 credits. Let's see how let's go get 13 credits real quick. So that's over here. This is the commander. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. So this is what we get to use for this round. So we're good there. Go to the next one. Assign research 1. So this is now the scientist is going to have to choose something to research. So I'm going to choose the plasma sniper. I really like that one. I'm going to go ahead and put 2 scientists against that. Okay, and then resume. Done. Choose mission. So this is where we choose mission. So I draw 2, and we'll see. One's called UFO crash site, which is good for Asia. Another one's called target extraction, which is good for South America. Which really both of those are just on the second risk level. So I'm going to go for target extraction because that actually gives me 1 tech for free from my hand. So I'm going to count on that to help us out. So that goes here. Now, if we look at the mission card, there's John. You there still?
Yep.
Okay.
Here.
Okay, cool. So you'll see here that we have from left to right. We have these three missions that we need to do. These brackets around them. This little blue thing, that means we're gonna have to fight an alien there. So I'm gonna have to take one of those alien cards and put it face down. I won't know what that is until we assign soldiers to the mission. So that's going to, and then you'll see here. See, this one has a yellow sign. So that means if I get if I use my assault, if I assign one of my assaults to this mission, they'll automatically get 2 dice to roll instead of 1 because they're specialized for this mission. So that's kind of what that means. So that's our mission. We'll grab the alien. That's going to be our. So you basically have to go left or right. You have to finish the first one before you go to the second one. And these just mean you have to get a success. And again, we'll see what that means in a second. So let's go to the next one. And of course, the timing doesn't mean much here since we're pausing it every single time. Choose mission, squad leader, enemy in the base. Okay, this one I don't need. I can just flip it. So that's an enemy in the base. We're going to flip one over. UFOs detected. You see 2 in orbit on the Earth. That means we're going to take 2 UFOs, put them here on the orbit, and that would actually be the central officer doing that. Okay, done. Crisis. All right, we get to choose. So I'll grab 2 cards.
And now, Howard, is that one scientist card? Is it supposed to be in Research 2 or Research 1?
It was Research 2 because that's what the app said. It said choose Research 2. It's going to also tell me to choose Research 1 and 3.
Gotcha, okay.
So increase panic in each continent by 1, or just increase panic in Asia by 1. I think I'll go with Asia. All right. So we're going to go done. UFOs detected in Australia. So there's 1 in Australia. All right, so we put 1 there. Deploy squad to mission. Okay, this is where we need to figure out how we want to attack this mission. So again, now I get to flip over the alien to see what it is. Oh boy, it's not good. These Muton elites, they don't have any of the yellow signs on them, which means I can't have any specialized people to get 2. And then they also have, it takes 3 successes to beat them. So that was a bad draw, but hopefully we can do it.
Well, I was going to say, are those alien cards ever good?
Some of them aren't that bad. Some of them are just 1 success. One of them has like the sectoid is, it's 1 to beat, but like the first success doesn't count, so really it's 2.
Gotcha.
But the crisis cards are always bad. There's some decent ones at least with the.
Well, apparently the internet gods are frothing at the mouth to see you lose. So.
Great.
Don't disappoint them, Howard.
All right, I'll see what I can do. To deploy squad mission, I need to do that. The tricky thing with so I'm going to put an assault, of course, and let's see, we should put a heavy. Yeah, let's do a heavy. Assault, a heavy, and a sniper. So we do 1 of each. And I'm doing that because of how the signs match up, and also if the soldiers committed to this don't die, they can keep moving, helping with the next quest. That's why I'm kind of looking at all of them to figure out what to do. And once we get to resolution, I'll explain that more. But just trust me for now, or just watch me die.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, shoot. Assign Research 2. Okay, I did the wrong. It was Research 1. Sorry. You're right. I thought I saw 2. All right. So.
Well, technically, it was Steve's question. So when originally I thought I was wrong, I was blaming Steve on the side. But Steve gets his vindication, that jerk.
Nice. Go, Steve. All right, so I'm choosing choosing two scientists here. Now, the thing to note is that um, each scientist is going to cost us one of these. Basically, every resource we assign to the board is going to cost us $1 or 1 million, really, but whatever, right? Um, so right now we have a total cost of three, 4, 5, 6. So that's $6 out of the 13 that we've accounted for so far that we've already had to pay for. Okay, going on. Emergency funding available. Okay, so remember at the beginning of the game, I have this card where I put 10 million on here. This is available to us for the rest of the game. There's going to be this sequence in the game where in every round where it says emergency funding available, and you can decide to choose to pull some money off of here in case you're expecting to need more resources. And there are cards which will add more money here, but basically 10 is it. Like if you have no other cards that gives you more money and you pull from here, it's going away. It's not going to come back. And then the 13 that we started with can always change, and that fluctuates based on how panicked the nations are. So I'm going to go ahead and put, just because we have so many here, and we're going to need them, because any surplus we get, we can pull these into our reserves. I'm going to go ahead and put 3 of our 10 there. All right, so we've done our emergency funding and crisis again. Awesome. All right, let's grab 2 more cards. Yeah, as you can see, having one person doing this is pretty frantic, but it's also fun with 4 because you're all yelling at each other. Crisis: deal 1 damage to base or move 2 interceptors from global defense to their reserve. I don't like that one. I'll take the damage to the base. So we'll go with that. And then keep on going with the app. UFOs detected again. Another one in space. I'll put one out there. And we'll be done. Enemy in the base again. Flip it over. Oh, great. Another Muton Elite. All right. Now we're going to deploy satellites. All right. So that's where the central officer is going to say, okay, we have 2 UFOs out there. Optimally, sorry, 3 UFOs. Optimally, I put 3 to match up with them. But again, these cost $1 million each. So I'm at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I still need to pay for research 3 and defending here and interceptors. So I don't want to put too much out there. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to put 1. All right. So assign research 3. I thought I paused it. It didn't. Deploy squad to mission. Oh. Deploy satellites. Okay, assign research 3. So assign research 3. I'm going to go with battle scanners. It's a pretty nice one too. That'll be another scientist. Deploy interceptors. Okay, here's where we have UFOs. There's really only just 1 UFO here, so we don't need that much interceptors right now. That's going to be another $1 million. Let's just stick them out here.
Daddy, do we have more bacon from the food?
Crisis again. Okay. All right. So now this is not looking good. Deal 2 damage to the base or kill 1 soldier assigned to get missing. Wow. I don't know what to choose there. I'm gonna have to go with deal 2 damage to the base. Hey. Stop. Sorry, everyone. All right, so we're gonna resume. Enemy in the base again. Wow, they are really going for the throat here.
Nice, get them.
Defend the base. All right, so this is where we choose to. The base is so screwed. Let's see. We'll do this, and let's do that. I don't want to do too much. All right. Defend the base. UFOs detected again. Okay, well, awesome. Thanks for. They made me assign the interceptors before they made me assign the interceptors before all the UFOs came out, so that was pretty awesome. Okay, so now the time phase has ended. Okay, so this is no more timing. You see here we got $13 that we need to account for, and it gives you this time right now for ending time phase because you have cards out here that are specifically, they say timed on it, and it's only good during the time phase. Other ones are only good during the resolution phase. So right now is kind of your chance to make sure you use everything that you want to do for time phase. Scientists, I'm good. Time phase, this one is awesome. So I can assign 2 soldiers here, and that means I can discard a crisis card from the crisis pool. And that's only limit once per round. So that's why I used some of these I didn't have to worry about. So I'm going to get rid of that deal 2 damage to base one. That one was pretty bad, especially with the other one that's deal 1 damage. Let's see. Place 1 soldier from his reserve here. That soldier becomes a left, but now he becomes elite. And what the elite soldier does is he now always rolls 2 dice if you assign him to something. He loses it if he dies, but until then, he's good. What else do we have? Time phase, move 1. I don't want to move anything around, so, okay. So we're done. We're now moving to resolution phase. This is where we're going to start. Proceed. Now we got to audit, okay? So this is where we find out if we have a surplus or a deficit. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11, and we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. So that means we have 5 surplus. So we're good there. We have a surplus. Now, if there's this is where recruit soldiers and build interceptors. So that's where I can pull these guys off. Since we have 5, I'm going to do 3 and 4, 5. So these now come into the reserve. So now we have plenty of resources. Right? Resolve crisis. Okay, great. This is the bad stuff happening, right? So this is our 2. We're going to deal 1 damage to the base. So this comes down 1. And again, we're okay until we hit the red because that's when we have to activate this stuff. So that's our first one. And then increase panic in Asia by 1. Okay. So that means Asia goes over 1. Not too bad. Okay. Resolve research. Okay, now here's where we can see how resolution. What happens when you why do we assign all this stuff? So we're going to start with this left one. So this one takes 2 successes in order to find this out, and we have 2 scientists. Now, the way it works is basically for each roll, for each success that you're trying to get, you're trying to roll this on the blue die. Okay, and for each scientist, you get to roll 1 of these blue die. So if we had 3, we would get to roll 3, right? And we can roll them all together. Now, this part I'm not completely sure if I'm right or wrong. I think I'm pretty right now. But there's 2 ways you could do it, right? One way is to just, so as you're rolling, you roll for these blue die. You also roll this red die, and this red die is the alien die, and it's the bad die. As you're rolling it, you're going to roll it first time. It's a 7. There's a threat track here, which goes up to 5. Every time that you roll, that you don't roll a success or a loss, this continues to go up. So if you hit, so let's say we just roll the first time. We got a 6 and a loss. We're going to move that up. And then we're going to roll again. And you just basically keep going. So this is an 8. It's still higher, right? If it's equal to or less than, that's when you lose. So 8 and blank, I'm still okay. I'm going to move up. 8 and blank, I'm still okay. I'm going to move up. I got a success and a 5. So that means now I put one of these on my sniper, and the 5 is still higher, so we're still okay.
I'm not going to watch my movie anymore.
There we go again. Now this is a 1. So one of the things I'm confused on right now is because I got a success, I'm not sure if that's still the same task. Because that would a task resets it. So if you're finishing with the task, it would reset back to 1. But right now, let's say I rolled the 1, that would have been a loss. This scientist is now failed, and he flips over, and I still have another scientist that I can try with, but at this point it flips back to 1. Does that make sense, John, or no?
No, I'm following it.
Okay, cool. It's basically push your luck, right? I mean, you just keep going until you're successful or not. So now it's at 2. So now I'm good. I got my success. So this is resolved. But I lost one of my scientists in doing that. But I did search this one, so this one's pretty good. I got a plasma sniper now. Or plasma sniper. Pretty cool. Armor. So we start the process over. Got an 8 and blank, nothing. 3 and a success. So I'm getting pretty lucky here. This one is also a success. So I got that one. Now we're going to go to battle scanner. Wow, amazing. I got another one. Okay. All right, so that's research, and that's basically how every single battle works in this game. So let's see what's next. Next is resolve orbital defense. Okay, so now we're going to resolve it with this one satellite that's out here fighting these 3 satellites. So let's see how it goes. 4 and blank. 5 and success. So that's going. And 5 and blank. I'm just going to play it where it keeps going as long as you have the same one. So 4 and blank. 1 and success. So the way this works out is, sorry, you guys can't see that. I got a 1 and a success. So my satellite gets flipped over. It got hurt, but I still killed the satellite because I got my success. I mean the UFO. So it gets both get applied. All right. So there's still 1 UFO out there.
Hey Howard.
So now, yep.
Can you? Is it too late to invite Steve? Can you invite him to our live?
Yeah.
It looks like you have to do it once it goes live. I don't have that control.
Quick minute. I'm gonna take a quick break.
Okay. Well, I guess I have to entertain the internet now while Howard steps away, so I'm going to show everybody my magic trick. Oh, I don't have video. What's up, Steve?
Hey, guys.
You're on the internet right now, man. It flipped over to you. You're showing the internet up your nose.
Oh, sorry, it's on my mobile phone.
Oh, that's all right.
So, I guess I was watching you play, and I think I understand how the resolution thing works. I believe you always roll. So, if you have 2 like for the example of research, if you have 2 scientists assigned to it, you always roll the 2 blue and you roll the 1 red. So you roll all 3 dice at one time. And then like you said, as long as you roll the red die is higher than the um, threat or whatever it is, you can choose to roll again. But you can keep doing that. You don't add the total. You just decide to keep rolling until you either stop or you can't roll anymore because the red die is equal or less than the threat. At least that's how I understand it.
Okay. Oh, I can hear you watching it in the background.
Yeah, let me mute that. Sorry.
It's alright. It's because of the delay.
Is that how you understood it, Howard, or am I going crazy?
Howard stepped away for a second.
Oh, okay.
So you're talking to the internet.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure, like, how it works is you can choose to, and even if you fail, all that means is you can't roll anymore. You still look at the results on your blue dice, and you still get that result. So if you were to fail, but you roll 2 successes, you still get those successes. But you also have a negative effect happen. So you get to everything. But then, I think in the example of research, all your scientists assigned to that get exhausted. You don't have a choice. But if you stop early, you still get any success that you rolled, but the benefit is your scientists won't be. I think that's how it works. And then, some of them are a little more risky, I think, like interceptors. In that case, interceptors actually blow up. And then I think the soldiers die, too, in that case. I don't remember. Yeah, and the satellites get exhausted. So those are the fail conditions I remember. That's why I got confused as I was watching, because I don't think you roll one at a time. I think you roll all in the group.
I know what you're saying, but the reason why I'm thinking you could roll it one at a time, if you read the rules, it says if you have any scientists remaining, you can keep rolling. So it's actually smarter to just roll one at a time, and that actually gives you a better chance, because otherwise you have one loss and you just lose all 3 of them. Like, what's the point of doing all 3? Why would I ever commit 3? I'm better off committing 1.
Oh yeah, sure. I see what you're saying. Okay. Yep. Yeah, it's the risk reward.
Right, because when I was playing the first time, when I was playing on Saturday the first time, we were doing 3 at a time, and it's just like you hit a loss and you just lose all 3 of your all the scientists that you committed to it. So I'm just going to do 1 at a time. I have a better chance that way.
The downside is the threat doesn't get reset. Is what I understand.
So for the same task.
For that task, yeah. So it's
okay. Okay.
Yep.
So I did that part wrong then. Okay, cool. But I did it right this time though, because I figured that that's probably the case.
Yep.
So I think I'm good. Okay, so we're on Central Officer. Did the UFO, and then Commander. So now we're going to resolve global defense. So did you guys notice earlier that they had the UFOs come out? They told me to resolve the global defense first, so I didn't even know this was going to come out, and then all of a sudden another one popped out. And apparently that's what happens when you have these UFOs that stay out here, is that they'll start messing you up, like the sequence. Like, you'll have to get reserves before you even know how much stuff you're going to put on the board and things like that. So, or actually, no, before you even know how much money you get for the round, they'll tell you to allocate reserves, which really sucks. So, okay. Let's see. So, global defense, I'm going to do Australia. So, well, it's a 2 and a blank. It goes up to 2. 2 and a win, so both go away. But at least that one's gone. Then we have 1 in Europe. So what happens here is now Europe actually goes up 1 in panic, because we have a UFO left. Every UFO that's left in a country goes up 1 in panic at the end of this. All right. Squad leader, result-based defense. Okay. So now I have base defense here, and you can basically, I have three, and I know you guys can't see this, but I have three different enemies that I can fight against. And I have a heavy and a, what is that, a support assigned to them. So I don't think I'm going to do too well here, but I'm going to see. So let's see, the first one is Outsider, which doesn't give me any salvage, so that's not good. I'm going to go for the, well, they're both Outsiders. But I'm going to try to take it out. Is there anything that can help me? It didn't have any snipers. Choose a mission or a task. All icons on that task are specialized this round. Okay, I don't want to do that either. So I'm just going to attack them with the support, which gives me 2 dice to fight against this guy. And the special thing about the these fighting down here, the mission, everything the squad leader does, no matter how many enemies you fight, the threat level never resets. You basically keep going until you lose. So I'm only committing this guy to the task, to fighting him right now, because I get 2 dice to roll. So I get 4 and a success. That's good. I'll go up 1. Wow. Awesome. 8 and nothing. 7 and a success. So, Steve, did you catch this one? So if you, the threat doesn't go up, but I just killed this guy, but does that move it up 1? That's one thing I haven't figured out yet. Okay, I'm going to keep fighting this guy, still with the support, but I only get 1 die this time, and my threat's at 3. I'm going to keep it at 3 because I don't feel like I should move it up if I won. Alright, so it's 8 and a success. I'm doing pretty good. I might have just jinxed myself. 7 and a success, oh my god. Alright. Normally, when you kill these aliens, you turn them over and you give them to the chief scientist, because the chief scientist can actually use these for things. They're the mutant bodies, and you can do stuff with them. You can research them and find out, new tech to kill these aliens.
Oh, okay, that's kind of creepy and cool. I like that.
But
unfortunately,
this outsider, his thing is disintegrate. So when he dies, the enemy cannot be taken as salvage. That's why I'm putting it over here instead of giving him to the chief scientist. Both of those were outsiders. So this guy, I'm not even going to bother trying to kill him because my guy will end up dying. But he's got 3 successes, and I'm already at 4 threat. So I'm just gonna take the damage for that one.
dude,
Basically, every enemy.
With that scientist thing with the aliens, you could tell the designer was watching Independence Day.
Well, that's actually part of the video
or
game.
XCOM, that's what they do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
a video game.
Okay. I'm sure XCOM had some inspiration there. Maybe. I don't know if the
No, it didn't. Shut up.
Okay, so the base was not destroyed this time. Now we want to resolve the mission. So this is also the squad leader, something similar. Threat gets reset to 1, but again, it doesn't reset through the whole thing. So you basically, it's really difficult to finish a mission in 1 round. I'm going to start with the assault, assault, which gives me 2 dice and a 2 dice because it's got a yellow sign, and all I need is a success, and I can move on to the next one. So let's see. Wow, failed. So she goes out here. That was a shitty roll, and that one's over. Well, I guess I could use him. Let's see. I could use him. Let's try it again. 2 and a success. So I'm good there. So now we move on. So now this guy can have 1. Do I want to commit both of them? So I can actually place a sniper that I have in reserve on this plasma sniper, which is the tech that the scientist just gave me. And this automatically, well, I exhaust it, but so that means I use it once. But oh no, I don't have to place a science there. I just place a success on an enemy that has a sniper assigned to it. So that means if I assign the sniper here, which is okay, then I can just automatically put a success on it. That's kind of cool. So now I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna roll for both of them. So hopefully they don't die. I'm gonna throw to 2. Got another success with a 5. 8 and a success. Okay, so this one's dead. So this should be up 1. Alright, so this one actually goes to salvage because of stupid ability. So now do I want to risk finishing it? Yeah, why not? Alright, so the let's see, the support can go there, the sniper can come here, but the heavy can't help. So he's just sitting there. Alright, so I get 1 chance, basically. Nope. Alright, let's go up again. 4 and a blank, so she's dead. She goes out here, but I have I've made it up to that last one, so I should be able to do it next time. So that's it for resolution phase. And now we look at the panic. Panic's all the same, or they're all in yellow. So we're okay there. Did I complete a mission this round? Not completed. Refresh units and cards. So what this means is, let's see, these come out to here, come back to the reserves. If you had any ships, they would come back. This satellite comes back to my reserve. But remember, I lost him, right? So he's on this. So for 1, bring him back here, but he's flipped over. I can no longer use him to come out here, to assign him out here, and I also can't use them on my cards as a resource. There are cards that use these. Same things with the scientist. So this comes out. This is wrong. That shouldn't be flipped over. So these guys come back, and so if I put them back out, I have to pay for them again. But I lost 1 scientist, so he's just sitting out here, kind of down for the count for this round. That's it for oh, sorry, this guy comes back too. So now I have an elite support troop. See that nice little elite chit in there? So my support is elite, and I think that's everything. This guy on the mission actually stays out here. He really can't help me out here, so I might as well just pull him back. I mean, I'll just leave him. Like, he can't do anything, so he's just going to sit there. And then that's pretty much it. Everything that's exhausted would get unexhausted. And we'll go next. So this is return units to the reserves already. I just did that. We have 1 UFO in orbit, and we begin round 2. John, do you have any questions or anything? Or Steve?
No, the only thing I had a question about was the track that you're moving that shit around along in the upper right corner as you're rolling the dice. Can you go over that one more time?
Yep. So this red die, I'm rolling this every single roll. So it's an 8-sided die. I always have to roll that for anything that I check. And if I roll equal to or less than where this is at on the 1 to 5, then I lose. This is per task. So each task is you trying to do something, right? So you're either trying to research something, or you're trying to kill something in a region, or you're trying to kill something off in orbit. So all of these are tasks. So each task that you're assigned to, you keep rolling until you either succeed at the task, which is you get however many you need, or you fail it by rolling that on the red die the equal to or lower than. So you just keep, and every time you do, you keep pushing it up. Now, on these where I succeed at the task, I'm not pushing this up. I can't find a definitive answer on that, but I feel like if I succeeded at the task, I shouldn't have to push it up. But if if you keep rolling for something, I'm pushing it up.
Right. So what you're doing is you're resetting that track for each independent task.
Yes.
Got it.
Yes. Yeah. For everything other than the squad leader's missions, you reset between each task. But the squad leader is the only one that doesn't get to do that.
No, that makes sense now. Yeah, and before I wasn't catching that there was numbers on that track. I think that's what I missed.
I gotcha.
Yeah, I have to look in a little close because I'm just on my computer here, and then now it's more obvious to me. So I get what you're saying now.
So let me.
No, you.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, zoom in. Yeah. Yes. There she be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah. So I'm just moving that thing, and you can say it's kind of pointless because you can kind of keep track, but this is actually supposed to be controlled by the central officer. So central officer is basically keeping track of this as everyone else is rolling. It's a little bit harder when you're doing it at one again, of course, but if you have just one person who's responsible for keeping track of that, then they've got it, and it can be helpful, I think.
Well, you just throw a few credits his way, and see if he'll help you out
Exactly.
a little bit,
So begin round 2. You ready to go? All right. So they're usually gonna start off with the scientist getting some cards, but UFOs defending it from order already. So let's see, Asia. New technology available. Okay, I'm gonna grab. So you grab up to 6. So I have my 3 left from before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See what we got here. Add XCOM die to each roll against a task. That's not bad. Destroy one UFO in a continent that has at least one. That's awesome. Place the. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna have. This mission is gonna allow me to create a tech for free. So I'm going to use that for the 3. So I'm not going to put that out. So, because I'm planning on completing that mission this round. So we're good. Resume. XCOM budget 12. All right. 2, 12. Whoa. Okay. I totally didn't use this last phase, but the Europe power for the commander, because he has cards that are based on what headquarters you're in. But his is add 1 XCOM die to each roll against research tasks. So basically, you get 1 additional die per task, which is pretty cool. I'm going to go ahead and use this during the time phase to do a soldier and make them elite. Let's go ahead and just do that. Okay. So, crisis, take these. Choices are destroy 2 interceptors or resolve the critical damage effect on the invasion plan. I'm going to go with this one. I don't like destroying interceptors. That's almost $4 million you're losing there. Alright, so we're done. Assign research 1. So which one do I like? We haven't given we've given all the research to the squad leader, so let's give some other people. I like this one. World interceptor repair. It's a good one. And I'll put 2 out here. All right. Prices. Destroy 1 interceptor. The first time a non-thin man enemy is killed this round, spawn a new enemy in its spot. I'm gonna go with destroy 1 interceptor. I'm not sure what that means, if it has to be from the board or the reserves, which is weird. UFOs detected in North America. Done. Choose mission. Okay, well, we're staying with the same mission, so we're done there. Enemy in the base. Oh, I still have to take 2 and flip them, though. Okay, so enemy in the base. Flip 1. Done. Assign research 2. All right, so what are we going to do? That's not bad. Central officer. Okay. Let's just do 1 against this guy. Zoom. Crisis. Great. Increase panic in Australia by 1. Discard 1 research tech. We'll do Australia. Alright. Enemy in the base. Deploy squad to mission. Alright. So I'm just going to put my link feud out there. So I'm going to remember that this is a little weird. You're not supposed to pay for these guys, but because they were already out there, they tell you everything else is supposed to be refreshed except for the ones on the mission. So you shouldn't have to pay for them again, but that guy's useless to me anyway, so this guy I know I'm going to have to pay for him to come back. Alright, so done. UFOs detected in South America. Done. Defend the base. So let's see what we got here. One of these guys. We got one of those. Let's do one of these. Okay, done. UFOs detected. South America and Africa. Jeez, they're all over the place. Done. Emergency funding available. All right, I'm just going to do 2. So we have 14 total. Done. Crisis. It's a lot of crisis. Spawn 2 UFOs and content that's not fallen into panic, or the chief scientist discards 3 tech cards from hand. Oh, wow. I think I can do 3 tech cards. No, I can't. No. I'll just choose 1. Alright, done. UFOs detected. Done. Deploy satellites. I'm going to pause real quick to think. 1, 2, 3. We'll do another 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And we have 14. So we're cutting it close. So I'm just going to do 1 satellite. Alright. Done. Crisis again. Oh my god. Alright. Exhaust the satellite uplink card, or discard 2 research techs. Going with the satellite uplink. I've been using that anyways. Assign research 3. So do this. Another 1. Done. Deploy interceptors. So I'm going to basically put 1 in each place. Done. Price? Oh my god. You
I can
may have
hear
cursed me,
the
John.
I can hear the chants on the tubes. Kill him. Finish him.
Okay, ending time phase. Okay. Time. Place 2 soldiers here to get rid of a crisis card. Oh my. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 crisis cards. This is ridiculous. Increase. Well, I think I'm going to toss these spawn 2 UFOs and just live with the other ones. Okay. And is there anything else? Time phase, placement soldier here. The chief fences can top card of any deck as salvage over twice per round. Wow, yeah, let's do that. So that automatically goes to salvage. That's pretty cool. Okay. I think that's everything that we want to do. All right, so done. We're going to audit the budget. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we have 2 left over, and we're going to do 2, 1 each. Right. Already did the recruiting soldiers for resolve crisis. This is going to suck. All right. Increase panic in South America by 1. That's not that bad. No, wait, wrong one. Exhaust the satellite uplink card. This one lets me, kind of sucks, increase panic in Australia by 1. Uh-oh. That's the one I didn't want. Destroy 1. Oh, crap. I'll destroy one of these. Right back. Oh, that was useless. Resolve the critical damage effect on the invasion plan. So now I have to spawn 2 UFOs in orbit. So now I have 4. Alright, that was awesome. Resolve research, chief scientist. Okay, so the good thing is, I remember this time, exhaust is add 1 XCOM die to each roll against a research task. Use this ability only if Europe's panic level is yellow. So my Europe panic level is still okay, but which one do I really want? I think I want this one. So this one I'm just going to roll. 7. So I move this up to 2. 7 again. 7 and blank. 6 and blank. This is ridiculous. Yay! 8. All right. There's 1 success. 4. Okay, I failed, so that one's out. Keep going. 8. I'm at 5 now. Ah. Okay, they're both blocked. All right, so that one's done. I'm gonna go with this one now. 5 and blank, so I'm up to 2. 7 and blank. 7 and a success. 8 and a blank. 6 and a blank. Might as well keep going for it, right? 6 and a blank. Wow. 6 and a success. That was awesome. Okay. Central officer.
I was like, oh, he's going down. He's going down in flames.
No. All right. I see whose side you're on, John. All right. I'm going for
aliens.
Firestorm. 4 blank. 3 and a success. 7 and a blank, going up to 3. 4 and a blank, going up to 4. Come on! 5 and a blank, going up to 5. Come on! 8. Oh yeah!
Right at the end.
Rolling skills.
Oh,
Commander, Exhaustus, destroy one UFO on a continent that has at least one interceptor assigned to it. So that's pretty awesome. All right. So that's scientist. Next, central officer, reserve orbital or resolve orbital defense. Well, I have only 1 to kill 4. So I'm going to exhaust this thing that I just got to refresh 1 asset card or another tech card. I'm going to refresh this card that just got used up, which is re-roll the alien die. That way I can at least get a better chance at these guys. So, alright, I'm at 2.
Oh my gosh!
Jeez. Oh, he's blown up. Uh-oh. Alright, this isn't looking good. Alright, we're going to global defense. So now I'm going to do my Firestorm, which exhausts us to destroy 1 UFO in a continent that has at least 1 assigned to it. I'm going to do it to... Oh, shit, I forgot 1 here. Oh, well. Alright, I'm going to assign it to this one because I don't want my base to go up. So I'm going to destroy that one automatically. Then we'll go here to North America. Alright, auto kill. Alright, moving on to South America. 8 and blank. 4 and a success, so that's 1 gone. Still staying on 2 threat though, and 8 and a success. Bam! It's out. Alright, that one's going to go down, and then we'll do Asia. 8 and blank, 2. Oh, shoot. Okay. Alright, so that means Asia goes up in panic. South America goes up in panic. And that's it. We just got a crap load of UFOs out there to deal with. Alright. Next, resolve base defense. So I got these guys, which I got another one of those outsiders, but at least this guy gets to roll 2. Let me see if I have anything special here. This doesn't have a sniper. Use a mission or enemy. Task. All items on the task are specialized this round. Okay. So this guy's gonna roll. He's got 2 because he's specialized. Let's see how that goes. Starting back at 1. Oh wow! Dad. Okay. Now the heavy. 5 and a success, so he gets 1 damage at least. 4 and a success. Oh, that was on 2. So this guy's dead. And it's another one that doesn't get any salvage. So that sucks. Oh, this is that. Okay. I don't. No, I'm gonna keep going. F it. So 3, 8, and a success. Can he do it? All right. All he needs is 1. 5. 7. 8. Yes. And the muton is dead. More alien bodies for you, sir. Cut them up.
Man, you just like, keeping people on their seats right to the very end. That's when you roll that success.
That's
Jeez,
what this game's all about, man.
I guess.
All right. Not destroyed. Killed off both of those aliens. So resolve mission. So all I have to do is, so he's an elite, so he actually gets to roll 2 dice, even though this doesn't have a special icon. So he is going to, or he's the support. So he's got the target icon. So all I need is 1 success and no loss, and we finish the mission. All right. Yeah. All right. So he's done. He comes back home. Did a good job, buddy. All right. Now we finished this mission. So target extraction is now complete. Chief scientist researches 1 tech from his or her hand for free. So I'm going to do this 3, which gives the central officer place 1 satellite, add 1 XCOM die to each roll against the task. This can be good. And I'm pretty sure those are against anybody. Like, he can use that for anybody. And then the other one is reduce South America panic by 2. So that's what we're going to do. South America by 2. So they're back at 0. Unfortunately, Australia is in the red, and we got 4 aliens in the space. So I don't think that's going to be good. So let's move Australia up to red. And we completed our mission. And now we refresh everything. So these are locked. This scientist that was previously locked, we're going to flip him back over. So he's available again, but these are locked. These come back to the board. They didn't get locked. We didn't lose them. That stays on. We already have 1 success, so we can leave that there. All the interceptors come back home to the reserve. These stay out. That stays the same. This guy comes home. This guy comes home. These all go back. And these all go back. So, let's see. A couple of these. Okay. So I think we're good. We're now ready for four UFOs. That's going to be bad. I can tell you right now, that's not going to be good. Deploying 4 UFOs descending from orbit. So he was saying you can see the, wow. So we got, from orbit. So I actually moved them out from here. This one goes to, I'm going to pause this for a moment. I haven't seen this before. One to Europe. One to Australia. One to... So you see that it's 4 UFOs descending from orbit, which is different than before, which it just came down. So, because it says it comes from here. So. All right, resume. Done. New technology available. Let me grab some technology cards. 3, 4, 5, 6. And I actually haven't. Here's where we can use salvage. And I haven't had any other cards tech to do that yet. You can discard 1 salvage to add 1 XCOM die to each rolled internet research task. Limit once per task. But you can use as much salvage as you want to do that. So we can use that if we wanted to. That's what we have all these over here. And I can grab more from the alien deck too. So let's see what we got. Okay. All right. Done. XCOM, 13 credits. 2, 6, 15. Done. Enemy in the base. Done. Choose mission. So now we get to do 2. Really need one for Australia. Let's do a Europe one. So this gets 2 alien cards. Alright, done. Prices. These soldiers do not roll 1 additional XCOM or lose half of the emergency funding asset card rounded up. I don't like that. So we're going to go with elite soldiers. UFOs detected. 2 in orbit. Prices. Increase panic in North America by 1. Threat starts at 2 for each test of this round. No. North America. Sign research 1. Alright, I already assigned research 1, so I'm not going to do anything there. Done. Emergency funding available. I'll do 2 again, even though I'm starting to run out of money there. Done. Deploy interceptors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. 1, 2, oh, 2 to go. I forgot to assign a scientist. Okay, UFOs detected. North America. Deploy squad to mission. To mission. Okay. Have 1. Let's do that heavy here. Release. Okay. Oh, crisis. Okay, now if we're cut by 1, other one with discard I'll salvage, so I don't want to do that. Deploy satellites. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 15. How much money do I have? Oh, jeez. Okay. UFOs detected. 2 in South America. Great. Only place I didn't put one. Wait, is that right? Africa. Sorry. Wrong one. Sign research 2. Crisis. These freaking crises. Let's go with that. Players cannot roll more than 3 times per task this round. Assign research 3. Let's go with this. That one prevents 1 interceptor from being destroyed. Defend the base. UFOs detected. Ending time phase. Okay, so we're going to do all this stuff. It's time, so place 1 reserve. There we have 1 of each from the elite.
Howard.
So, hey,
Hey, I'm gonna have to check out, man. But this is pretty awesome. I'm liking this.
cool.
Appreciate the overview, and I think this is actually going to turn out really good, man. So I'd keep going with it.
Cool. All right, man.
All right, later, bro.
All right, later. Okay, I'm going to discard the one that says elite soldiers can't roll more than one. Hmm. Put one soldier here to give us another salvage. And please. Okay, I think we're good. See, we're gonna audit. So let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And we have, what, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we can get one of each back. All right. All right, so we're going to resolve crisis. Oh, jeez. Players cannot roll more than 3 times against each task this round. I'm going to try to do my best to remember that. Increase panic in Africa by 1. That's 1. And then increase North America. Oh, shoot. Okay. Attention to that. Now we have 2 countries in panic. So that's not good. All right, next. Resolve research. All right, so let's go with the interceptor repair. Hopefully we do good on this one. 6 and a blank. 7 and a blank. Come on, be good to me. 4 and a blank. Ah! 8 and a blank. Here we go, here we go. This is a good one. Nope. But it didn't lose yet. Oh, there it is. Jeez, this interceptor repair is not liking us. So alien construction, I'm going to exhaust the expert knowledge to add an extra die to 1 research task. So we're starting back at 1. And hopefully this will get a better chance. So there's 8 and 1. Ah, he's locked, but at least I got the research. So now this chief scientist can place 1 success on a tech card that has at least 1 scientist assigned to it. So you know what? I'm going to do that now. I'm going to exhaust it and just automatically get this. And this will go to the commander, who can prevent 1 interceptor from getting destroyed. So I didn't even have to roll for that. You know, I'm the chief scientist. Don't mess with me. So let's see what's next. Central officer, resolve orbital defense. Have my 1 satellite up there. So let's see what we have there. Add 1 extra die to here to each roll against the task number twice per round. I'm going to do this. So I'm going to have 1 satellite to roll twice. When I use 1, I have to commit a satellite to it. So that's 1 gone. And that's both gone. Yeah. All right. That's our first round without anything in the space. That's good. Let's see. What's next? Global defense. All right, commander's turn. So, commander, let's start with. Which one do we want? Let's start with Europe again, and this one I'm going to use to destroy a UFO. So I don't even want to mess with that one because I don't want that one to go down. Otherwise, I'll lose my superpower or my power, my special power. The power is if the headquarters stays in the yellow, then you can that power where I get to add 1 die to the research. I can keep using that. So I don't want to lose that. So let's go with this one. We start at 1. Get North America. Save it. Save North America. 2. All right, we got 1 down. And we got another 1 down. Sweet. All right, now we're going to go to Africa. 2 and a success. 5 and a blank. Go up. 5 and a blank. Go to 3. 5 and a success. Kill it. 2. Okay, now I have the satellite uplink, which exhausts this to re-roll the alien die. So hopefully we get a 4 or better. Nope. Yeah, we did. Okay, so we get to go again. Okay, 4 and a death. So I'm actually okay there. All right. Actually, would that have gone up? I think it would have gone up. So this is going to die. Now we're going to go to Asia. 7 and a blank. 7 and a blank. 2 and a blank. All right. So this. Oh, I'm going to refresh 1 asset card or another tech card to refresh this one to let me roll it again. So hopefully we get something better. Nope. This one is definitely dead. Which means Asia's going down too, which will put that one in the red. And then, let's see. Australia. Aussie's freed. All right, there's 1 down. Oh, nope. So it's going up by 1. Asia's going up by 2. And things are not looking good. All right, what are we doing next? It's all face defense. I just have my 1 guy, assault. Oh, we cannot roll against this enemy more than once each round. Wow. Okay, I totally missed that, but at least we get to roll 2. Oop. This is back to order. Nope. So this one basically causes it to go down, which means we spawn 2 UFOs in orbit. That really sucks. This goes away. And we're done there. Not destroyed. Squad leader resolve mission. All right, so we're going to do both of these guys, which gives me 1, 2, 3 because he's elite, and then I get. Oh wow! I get 1 more die. I don't even have enough dice. The sniper is also a special, so there's actually 5 dice. Well, we get to roll 1 more. Nope. So there's 1 success. We're at 2. Okay. Whew. Jeez. Alright, so this is dead. Now, we're going on to the next mission, which is a heavy can't be used against it, but we use this guy and roll against it. We're on 2 still, so if I get a success, which we did, it's up to 3. Yes. All right. So he's dead, but I did get a success. So we're finished with that mission. And I could keep going, but my threat is not looking good. But why not? Okay. So I got 3 dice, and we're going to try to take out this new. Actually, I have a sniper assigned, so I automatically get to add a success to it because of my plasma sniper. All right. So as long as I don't roll a 3 or lower and I get a success, we complete this mission and no one dies. All right. Yeah.
Where's the orange string?
I don't know. Okay, so we killed that monster. Down. I don't know where it is.
Oh, it's in here. It's in
Okay,
here.
so we actually finished that mission on 1 try this time. And not that many people died. That was a pretty good round there. So, resolve mission. We do have a lot of, let's see, North America and Asia are all in panic. Yeah. Yep. All right, everyone, I'm going to pause a minute. Okay, sorry about that, everyone. We take a little bit of break there. So we just had a pretty good round. We finished up our mission. We get to destroy 2 UFOs. Huh. I think we're better off destroying these 2. Because this is already taken effect. There's really no use in killing those now. It's not like we get a panic, so we'll just keep going. So we finished 2 missions so far. And I'm not sure, I can't remember if I have to finish another one before we keep going. So we refresh everything. This is now here. These are locked, so they don't get to do anything. This is refreshed. This is good. And flip. This guy is now elite. There are a few elites sitting out there, which is a good thing if you ask me. So refresh the elite. The game tells you to just, with this card, you just flip it back over and put them on the bottom of the pile. So it's kind of weird, but that's what they tell you to do. Let's go here. Here. Everyone goes back. All right. All right. Refresh units to reserve. Just did that. We have 0 UFOs in orbit. Begin round 4. New technology available. Yeah. We'll pause that. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can get 2 more. 6. Yes, finally getting some of these good ones. All right. We've done. XCOM credit only is 9 credits. So as you can see, we have a lot more countries in red, which means we get less money this time. 3, 6, 9, which is unfortunate. All right. Not good. Done. Crisis. Move 1 scientist from each reserve task to his reserve. First 2 successes rolled against each mission task this round do not place. First 2 successes. Whoa, that's. Those are really bad. Okay. Done. Assign research 2. And what I want to do there. Done. Enemy in base. Done. UFOs detected. Europe and South America. Choose a mission. Okay, so we're not done yet. I thought we were close, but obviously we're not. Pause. So we have either North America or Australia. North America seems okay right now, so let's go with Australia. And we're going to go up here. All right, UFOs detected. Asia and South America. Deploy squad to mission. All right, we're going to definitely on a sniper. So hopefully that works out. This enemy in the base. Done. Crisis. Well, I'm just going to start moving along here now. So 1, 2 UFOs in orbit, increase your panic in Europe by 1. 2 UFOs in orbit. Emergency funding available. I'm gonna put all three out there. Sign research 1. Test. UFOs detected. South America and Asia. Africa and Asia. Okay, defend the base. So I'm going to take my here. Alright, done. Crisis. Of course. Move all from orbit to their reserve. Shuffle the crisis deck. Deploy interceptors. So we've got to take these back. Obviously, we need one here. 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 Get rid of Australia. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wow. Here. Here. I'm just trying to figure out if I want to do satellites here. So satellite 15. You need something about that? Okay. Not looking good, everyone. I don't think it is anyways. So we're signing research 3. I'm not even going to put anything out here, so let's do that one. But I'm not even going to put any soldiers out. So enemy in the base. Uh-oh. Ending time phase. All right. So let's put 2 soldiers here. We'll get rid of the crisis card. Yeah. And I'm going to place a satellite there to move one of these into orbit. I know it's not good, but it's better than Asia having that memory. And let's see if there's anything else we want to do.
I need to throw this within my bag.
Oh, there's these soldiers on that.
I did.
Okay, so we're going to resolution phase and audit. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You know what? I meant to put the scientist out here. I'm sorry, everyone. I was doing 4 things at 4 people's jobs, right? So that used up all our money. Recruit soldiers. I don't have any money to do that. Resolve crisis. Shuffle the crisis deck, and we go just spawn 2 UFOs, which is really bad. Didn't plan for that at all. This deck and deal with one of them. So hopefully this isn't too bad. So what are we going to get? Resolve the critical damage effect on the invasion plan. Oh, great. Spawn 2 UFOs in orbit. Oh my god. Okay. Next. Team scientist, resolve research. All right, let's go with the one we've been trying to research here. Interceptor repair. Ah! Success. Right. Finally. Place 1 scientist here. Build 1 interceptor. Limit twice per round. That's pretty awesome. All right. So blaster launcher. I'm going to use this skill to add 1 XCOM die to each roll. Hopefully we get this blaster launcher. We could definitely use it. Oh my god. You know what? I'm going to exhaust this to reroll the alien die. Okay, so it's a 5. Go up. 5 and blank again. 1 and a success. So not great, but I'm going to do that to reroll the alien die again. We still fail. All right, well, I tried. And then UFO flight. Oh, you know what? I had the alien construction that I would have used this on. So, sorry guys, I know this is retconning, but I should have read my cards first. So, it's alien construction. I'm exhausting it, but it gets an auto success. So that one just automatically. I got that one. So we have a blaster launcher now, and then that one I don't get to use yet. All right, so 3 and blank. This is resetting now. I'm going for the UFO flight. 8 and blank. 8 and blank. 6 and blank. This is awesome. 6 and blank. 2 and a success. All right, well, we'll save it for next time. Okay, so now we go on to the resolve orbital defense, which we have 5 UFOs sitting out there and no orbital defense to take care of it. All right. Resolve global defense. Okay. Okay. So let's start here. And I'm going to use my UFO tracking for central officer, place a satellite, and add 1 XCOM die to each roll against the task. So this one, I guess we get 2 die. And let's see how this goes. 4 and blanks. Not helping much. Ooh, look at that. 2 down. 6. All right. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to use this destroy the UFO automatically with interceptor assigned to it. And attack Australia next. Or kill the UFO attacking Australia. And wow. Do I have anything that can change that? Okay, I have exhaust this to prevent one interceptor from getting destroyed. So let's roll it again. 7 and a success. Okay, good. So you're now getting this tech that actually mitigates a lot of this stuff. I'm going to use another satellite to get me an extra die again. And go to South America and start killing the aliens there. 5 and blank. 5 and 1. Six and lights. Go up. 6 of successes. Dead. All right. So my global defense actually did really good in. Squad leader. We're going to go to defense, and I'm going to have to pause for a minute, everyone. Sorry. Okay. So now we're resolving base defense, where we ended up with quite a lot of enemies. Okay, so I can actually. I don't want to kill these off too quick. So we got a heavy. No, we got a support. We have no heavies there. So that's unfortunate. Right, none of our tech can be used right now. So let's use the sniper against the flower first. See how that goes. Two. All right. So this guy's dead. I'm going to use the heavy now. Oh, he's got an elite. So the elite heavy is going to go against the outsider, so he gets to roll 2 dice. But unfortunately, he's dead. And this one gets 1 damage. So I might as well go for the next one. 4. So this is dead. It disintegrates because it's an outsider. I'm going to give up on that one, so this goes down 1. I don't want to lose her. And then next, we're going to resolve the mission. So hopefully we can get this mission in one go. So assault. So I actually get to roll 3 dice against this first mission. So hopefully that helps us out here. Oh, dropping dice all over the place. All right. So we killed. This one's resolved. Now we're gonna, which I have a sniper, plasma sniper. So I'm just gonna auto kill it. That's dead. Now we just have this last thing, which is a double blast. I can use an assault and a heavy. And my assault and heavies both have, both are elites. So they get 2 dice each. So I'm gonna roll 4 dice. And let's see how this goes. I just need 1 success. I think that is 3, and I had 3 dice. So yeah, I just saw we got this mission in 1. So that was good. That was awesome. That was actually a pretty easy mission. So we get to build 2 interceptors. That really helped out. And reduced Australia by 2. We got one of them out of panic. That was huge. All right. Next, Australia is in yellow again. Yay! Completed. So we're going to refresh everything. This comes back. These are locked. This comes back. These come back. We don't have anything here. These come back. Come back home. Sniper. And all my elites are still alive, which is awesome. Assault. Sniper. And an elite sniper now. Oops. They're too heavy. So where are, all my supports are gone. So that's unfortunate. Now I have nothing good about that. Everything is refreshed. Okay, I think we're good to go. I think we're about to be on the final mission here. We have 5 UFOs in orbit. It's not going to be good. 4 UFOs descending from orbit. Yeah, 1 in North America, 1 in Europe, 1 in Africa, and 1 in Australia. All right. Done. New technology available. 5, 6, done. XCOM 11 credits. Unfortunately, we have nothing left in the final mission available. Okay, we get to flip this over now. We'll pause for a minute. So we've been spending the entire game with that side flipped up. Now we're going to go to this side. And here's what we have to do in order to finish it. This first one requires 3 successes in order to complete. And then before each roll against this task, return 1 soldier assigned to this mission to its reserve. So that's pretty nasty. Basically, you lose the soldier every time you try it, and then we have to fight something. So once we do that, we win. We can do that here. And we put an alien. All right, this is it, everyone. Done. Enemy in the base. Oh. Done. Crisis. Go to damage. Done. No foes detected. One in Asia, one in Europe. Done. Sun Research 2. This is pretty cool. Oops. Crisis. Africa. Sun Research 1. Crisis. Oh, we'll lose money on the emergency card because we have nothing. Defend the base. One. Deploy interceptors. Three squads conditions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have to let somebody go, so. Okay. So, let's do the best here. UFOs detected. 2 on in orbit. They're not going to do anything about that. 2. Base. Done. For the satellites, we're not doing that. Sun Research 3, we're not doing that. UFOs detected another one in Australia. Wow. Done. ISIS. They really don't want us to win this game. Only 10% mission, goes like a 2 for each task this round. Done. Okay. Put 2 soldiers here. I'm going to get rid of this one. Oops. Shoot. Put these 2. I'm using my power here to move things around on the board. Ooh. Yeah, I think I got everything. On the budget. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I could have put something else out, but I took somebody back. So we have get one of these. Okay, these are all priced. We go give one damage to the base. Lose half of nothing is nothing. Increase panic by Africa by 1. Increase panic in Asia by 1. Oops. Okay. We'll do this at this point. This is all research. Alright. So running gun, I don't really care about, so 8, 3. So this is exhausted. Okay, I'll roll for this. Success. Success. Success, and it's locked, but he did his job. Plasma cannon. Place 1. Interceptor here. Place 1. Success on enemy that has a soldier assigned to it only twice per round, so that can be pretty awesome.
Go.
And I'm going to use the alien construction to automatically complete this one.
Make mommy mad.
This one will replace an interceptor, move any soldiers on a mission to their reserve instead of killing them. So that should come in handy as well. And then, let's see, what else do we have? Wow. Could come in handy. Alright. I think I've used everything for the scientist. So on central officer, resolve orbital defense. I got nothing there. So commander resolve global defense. So I'm going to go ahead and automatically kill one of these with Firestorm. And then I totally forgot to use my UFO flight. No, my expert knowledge this round. But it's my fault. So let's go with Europe, and we're going to. Okay, so I'm going to try to kill that UFO. 8 and blank. 7 and blank. 6 and blank. This is not a good sign. 3. I'm going to do a reroll. alien die. 7 in white. 5. I killed one of them. 5 and I killed another. So that was good. Let's go to South Africa. 3 blank. 3 and a success. And 3 and a success. All right. Australia. I had something that helped me out here. Okay, yeah. So place 1. Add 1 XCOM die to each roll against this task. So Australia. Wow. 2. Dead. And another one's dead. All right. Did pretty good on those rolls. All right. I just need to kill this outsider with my heavy, which I only get to roll 1, but yeah, I'm just going to see how it goes. Well, I get to exhaust this. If I have a heavy assigned to it, it automatically has a. Do I want to use that now? Yeah, I guess I can use it. Yep, and it's dead. So, disintegrated again. He gets to go home. Happy. And not destroyed. Now we're going to resolve the mission. All right, here we go. So we've got a heavy and a sniper elite. So I actually get to roll 6 dice against this one. We're starting at 1. So let's see how it goes. We'll roll the alien die first. We're good there. All right, so we've got 4 dice here. Wow, never mind. I'm going to roll other ones. Dang. Okay. All right, so we're good there. We move on to the next one. And this one, before each roll against this task, return 1 soldier to this mission. And I get to roll 2 against this because I'm going to use the heavy. And I'm actually going to use this UFO tracking to add an XCOM die, so I get to roll 3. If he doesn't succeed at this, he I have to return 1 before. I get to at least look at this. So the assault and the heavy are the good. So I have to return somebody before I even roll. I have to put somebody to the reserve. But at least with my heavy, I can, on my task over there, I get to increase my chances. Oh my god. Unbelievable. He goes home. Or no, he dies, I'm sorry. Okay. That was kind of devastating. And she can't even do the task. So we are stuck until the next round, which I was hoping we could get around. So fail. Next, we have in the same ones in red. Got completed. Refreshing with some cards. I have 2 snipers that are elite. Come back. Good. We have 3 UFOs in orbit. Right, 6th round. This should be it. 3 UFOs descending from orbit. Right. North America. Technology available. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. It's called budget, 10 credits. Not great. Okay, crisis. Increased panic in South America, destroy food. Science research 1. Done. Crisis. Global defense today reserve. Don't like that. Okay, let's go with that. 1 UFOs detected. Asia, America, enemy in the base. UFOs detected. This is available. Assigned research 2. This. There's missions. Alright, so we need this guy here. Places. Okay. Enemy in the base. UFOs detected. Defend the base. Yeah. UFOs detected. There's satellites. Let's see. Let's go bearings here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, this is it. Well, what's the point? Good. Really not looking forward right now. Crisis again. Alright, assigned research 3. Here's the research card. So this is too good. I should have gotten rid of it. Okay. Then the time phase. So let's put 2 soldiers here to get rid of the crisis card. Yeah, it's gonna Time. Waste 1 second. Training my officers. Let's see what else. Phase. Good on that. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Shoot. 10, 11. Okay. I'm not doing any research this one because I can't afford it. I have to do this to do that. And then use this. Okay, there we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Actually had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can actually do this. I miscounted. And I just blame this on the fact that, of course, we had 4 people, and one was actually watching the money, and we would just play it as it was, right? But no budget surplus, resolve crisis. Excuse me. Chief scientist discards 3 cards. Just going to choose 3. Any 3. So that's gone. Exhaust the satellite uplink card. And then increase panic in South America by 1. Excuse me. Resolve research. Nothing there. I'm going to use this to automatically get this one. Oh, no. Sorry. I'm going to get a success on it. So I still need to roll. So let's see how we do. Okay, good. Yep. So preempted there, but I still got it. Now we get automatic successes with support assigned to it, which is always good. Hyperwave calm. If we got this earlier in the game, it would have been awesome. But we didn't. 4 and blank. We had a success. 2 with a success, so he's exhausted, but at least we get this. So now we can reduce panic in a continent by 1, which is huge, but only on the time phase. Okay, now orbital defense. Got that from there. Resolve global. Let's go here. Let's do a extra die for the task. And hopefully Maverick will save the day for us. 8 and 1. 6 and nothing. 6 and 2. All right. So dead. All right. We'll do 1 in North America, starting at 1. 2 and nothing. 3 and nothing. 4 and nothing. 5-0. Scary. 5-0. All right. Well, North America is not looking good, but hopefully will. I'm going to use this. Oh. Yeah, we can save it. So we'll save it for Asia. So I'm going to use destroying. Yeah, sure. So let's do Europe. Six and blank. 2 and blank. 2 and 2, huh? And blank. 1 and blank. I'm going to lost that and see if we can roll a better alien. So, oh, wow. I'm going to prevent one from being destroyed. He's going to keep rolling. Still good. Okay. Well, we tried. All right, so Europe's going to go up by 2. Now Africa. Just switch a die. I don't like that one. 8 and blank. 5 and blank. 7 and blank. With no love here. 5 and a 1. So that's dead. 2 and a blank. So this one's dead. And now Asia, I'm going to go ahead and use the Firestorm to go ahead and kill off one. Because that's our one that's closest to volcanic. So 8 of that. His roll is being really bad too. So good. Alright, well, that's global. So let's see. Asia went up by 1. America went up by 2. Okay. Africa went up by 1. Europe went up by 2. And we still have a little over defense. All right. Wasn't good, so let's resolve base defense. We got our sniper, who matches up here, and she'll get 2. So let's do 2 against this floater here. All we need is 1 success. Okay, well, I can only roll against him once, so let's see how this goes. All right, he's dead. And then we have an outsider who I also get to roll 2 because of the elite. And we have 1. And we have another one. All right. So she did awesome. She gets to go home too. And we now go to the final mission, which I'm going to, let's see, we really need to solve this one. So number 1, we have to send somebody home. He's the best one to send home. So this one, he gets 2 dice since he matches up on the support. And I'm going to add another die so that we get 3. So that's got to do it, right? Whew. All right. Now, the assault. Assault is the only thing I don't have. But I'm going to place a sniper here, which this tech will give a mission or enemy task. All icons on that task are specialized this round. That means the two icons here now become specialized, which means my sniper. Oh, she's not specialized anymore. I thought I was being all smart. See if there's anything I can do here to help with this. Salt. Don't look like much. Okay. No, I can do it. So I've got the plasma cannon that allows me to place one success on an enemy that has a soldier assigned to it. And this is limit twice per round. And I have two here. So here come interceptors. Yes. So that was it. We got the final mission. And unfortunately, Europe did go into panic. And our other two missions or countries were pretty close to the full panic. Resolve final mission. Yes. Dun, dun, dun. Victory. Suck it, John. No victory for the aliens. Haha. All right. Thanks for watching, everyone.